generation of MacBook Air, and we'll discuss that in a little bit. But first, of course, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what comes inside. So let's go ahead and cut this cellophane open and unwrap this. Okay, now let's go ahead and slide open the box, and the first thing you see, of course, is our 13-inch MacBook Air, which looks very nice. We'll just take that out and leave it for the side and save it for last, of course. Now here we encounter some of the paperwork that comes with the MacBook Air. So it comes with a quick start guide, a little bit of information about the Air, and of course your famous Apple stickers. Next, at the top of the box, we have our MagSafe power supply and extension cable. So I'll take out the packaging of this, and you'll see that the power supply brick is a little bit more smaller and a little bit more lighter than your typical ones that you would find in older generation MacBook Airs. So that's kind of nice. Now, since 2012, they've actually updated the MagSafe system to MagSafe 2, which gives you this new end connector, which is slimmer and a little bit more easier to use than its previous more thinner, lower profiled MagSafe 1. And this makes a little bit of a difference. I do like MagSafe 2 just because it's a little bit easier to use. Okay, so now let's get back to the main attraction. We'll take off the outer plastic on the computer itself. And let's go ahead and boot up the MacBook Air. Okay, so we're just finished the initial setup process and we're now into the OS. And as you see over here, we can go to About This Mac and find out that it's running 10.8.4, which is currently Mountain Lion. The OS will be updated to the current generation Mavericks that just got announced, so stay tuned for some of those kind of features. But overall, in terms of general specifications and updates that this computer has, you're going to have a really hard time noticing any physical changes to the MacBook Air. It's virtually pretty much the same thing in terms of its physical dimensions and features. Now, you still have the front-facing 720p FaceTime camera, you still have backlight keyboard on this thing, and all the great features that you'd expect from most MacBooks. Now, in terms of some of the important external ports you'll find on the new MacBook Air, starting from the left-hand side of the laptop, you'll find dual microphones that should be better for FaceTime and video conferencing. Next to it, you have a headphone jack, a USB 3.0, which is awesome, and the MagSafe 2 port. Moving over to the right hand side of the device, you'll first find a Thunderbolt connection, which is going to allow you to hook up external monitors as well as do some pretty extreme things. Thunderbolt is a really powerful peripheral device, and it's definitely going to allow some really exceptional things for even a small computer like this. And next to it, we have a high-speed USB 3.0 port and a full-size SD card slot. So great overall features for a pretty compact machine. Now, internally, some of the highlighted features include a all-new solid-state memory system, which is going to be about 45% faster than even the previous generation SSD that was in the 2012 MacBook Air. And it's going to allow you to wake up the computer even faster. Another kind of significant upgrade from any generation of laptops is the including of 802.11 AC Wi-Fi support. This is the new standard, which should allow for more stable, faster Wi-Fi connections. And as you'd expect, this is also running the latest generation of Core i5 dual-core processor, the Haswell chip, and that is definitely going to give you higher clock speeds in terms of boost and overall running frequencies, as well as give you a lot more power efficiencies. One of the big perks of the new chipsets from Intel is they're really, really power efficient, which is also going to result in probably one of the biggest features about the new MacBook Air, and that is its all-day 12-hour battery life. Now, of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that if you're a heavy user, you're going to get 12 hours no matter what. Everything, especially depending on battery life, is going to depend upon what you're doing. But my hypothesis is if you're generally using web browsing and watching YouTube videos here and there and mostly doing word processing and things like that, you'll get a pretty much all-day experience out of this computer without a single charge. But of course, we'll test that out and confirm that feature, and that means make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, Majusaya2, where we're going to have a whole bunch of videos coming out about the new MacBook Air and comparing it against some of the older generation Apple computers, and really see if this product is worth the upgrade and right for you.